today you don't even really need a mat, you just need your bum to sit on. Yeah, and the will to breathe. That's all really. There's nothing too taxing, nothing too strong either. We do a tiny bit of inversion, a tiny bit of balance, but really this is just a one for you connecting to your lower abdomen, for your breath and centering yourself before your singing practice. Mwah. Let's get started. So you can sit cross-legged, you can sit kneeling. If you have a little stool, like a little booster stool, you could sit on that also. You could put a few cushions underneath you. If you have any kind of tightness in the hips, maybe do some twists. Start to occupy the space that you find yourself in. Maybe bring your arms into place, swing them from side to side. Bring your arms up above your head. Let's start extending up towards the sky. Catch a prayer, bring it down through the midline of your body. Put a fair amount of pressure in between your palms, activating your biceps and opening up your underarms. And then we're going to bring our arms out to the side. Really long extensions again. Come all the way up. And then bring it down again through your center line. Really try and get a nice amount of pressure in your palms. And let that be the focus when you bring your arms down into that shape. But we're bringing our arms up once again, catching the prayer above our head and bringing it all the way down through center. Inhale to bring our arms up again. And exhale here. Hold the space, hold the posture. Keep your spine nice and long, keep your deep core engaged, and then bring your prayer back down through the center line of your body, past your heart center, and then bring it up again. We're going to reverse the cycle now. This is a really great aura cleansing practice. So keep your arms really nice and extended when you're bringing them out to the side, as if you're like a stretch Armstrong and two people are pulling you from either direction. And then we're just going to go across over to one side, do a very gentle twist. Use your left hand to place on top of your knee and your right hand behind you. Keep breathing. We're inhaling to extend and lift up, and exhaling to find comfort in that space. Bring your arms up and over, and let's reverse. So let's take the right hand now on our right knee, left hand behind us. Go easy with your neck. Perhaps you're going to look over your shoulder, perhaps you're not. Really being gentle with ourselves at this time. Inhale your arms up and down, and then now we're going to go over to the side and have a lovely lateral stretch. Really comfortable, really gentle, and then come over to the other side. As far as you feel comfortable, I would say at this stage only go 30 to 40% of your effort. And then windmill your arms across to the side. See if you can find more of a folding position now, so bringing your heart down towards your knee. And nice windmill arms, and reverse the cycle again. Try and get your heart down to that left knee. Inhale, arms up once more. Bring your hands onto either one of your knees. And if you'd been in a more relaxed cross-legged position, now get into more of a static cross-legged position so that we've got our knees over our ankles. And start to exhale. Let's do some lip rolls. Lip rolls are an excellent way to gauge your breath and your breath control. And we want to really make sure that we get to the end of our exhalations, so that we've really wringing out our lungs. We're going to do these lip rolls 3 or 4 times. Inhale and try and get a continuous cycle going. Inhaling, exhaling, lip rolling. Inhaling, exhaling, lip rolling. And see if you can push the exhale a little bit more every time. On your 4th lip roll of the cycle, keep the air out of your body. If you are pregnant or if you have high blood pressure, do not participate in this part. Just continue doing the cyclical breath, the inhaling and the exhaling to the lip rolls. exhaled everything out, and hold that space. Allow your stomach muscles to come in to create a kind of suction underneath your rib cage. It's really good for cleansing your inner organs. It's really good for doing that deep massage of yourself, and it's really good for deep core muscle engagement. So hold that shape for a while. Feel like you just can't hold it anymore. Take a really lovely big breath and then exhale out of the mouth. Bring your hands into heart center. Take a few cleansing breaths. Think about how you're feeling. Feel the sensations that may be running through your body at the moment, and then let's start that round again. Exhaling with the lip rolls all the way to the end of the exhales, and then big, lovely, nourishing inhales. In your own time, I don't like to count breath. Everyone's lungs are different. And exhale, lovely lip rolls. Notice how with the more times that you do this exercise, you're more comfortable getting to the end of your breath. And on your last lip roll, do the same thing again. Hold the breath out of your body. And then take a lovely deep inhale whenever it feels good. Bring your hands into heart center. Take your prayer above your head, and we're just going to hold our arms above our head for a little while. So we're going to do some twists while we're here. As your arms stay above your head for a little extended amount of time, try to concentrate on your wings, so the back of your shoulder blades coming down your back. And again, some really lovely lateral side bends, coming to the right first, but keep your arms down. Keep everything very relaxed in this one. And then coming over to the left, perhaps you turn your face and you look over towards your right shoulder. Notice how your breath is moving. Are you feeling like you've got a little bit more breath to work with? And then come to a really comfortable, safe forward fold. Change your leg position wherever you've been sitting. If you've been cross-legged, change it over. If you've been kneeling and you fancy a different spot, then go for it. Then we're going to bring our hands into our heart center once more, namaskar. And we want to have our arms kind of like a typewriter. So we're going to be sliding our arms over in front of our left shoulder and in front of our right shoulder. This is a really lovely, simple exercise that you can do anywhere. And it's a great one if you're on the computer a lot or on your phone, because it really works those forearm muscles and the ones that you get tennis elbow and all of that RSI. It's a really good one to do, and you can do it anywhere. And it opens up the space underneath your armpits and all down your intercostal muscles, down the side of your rib cage. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. Now we're going to work onto our pranayama of the session. Bring your thumbs, cover your ears so you can't hear anything. Bring the rest of your fingers across your face, your middle finger going just below your eyebrows, and then you just hum for as long as you can. Get all the way to the end of that exhale, and then you start again. This one is called Brahmari, and it's known as the bumblebee breath, and it's an excellent one for settling anxiety, for finding focus, for grounding yourself. If you're not able to sleep, this is a good one for insomnia as well. Pranayama is the name for breathing exercises practiced within a yogic way. So there's a few different ones, but this is a really, really excellent one for centering yourself and grounding. And it's also a good one to teach to kids if they're feeling turbulent or a little bit unsettled. This is a great one for teaching them, because it's fun and they get to make a noise and they get to feel like that they've got a bumblebee inside their mind. You know, it's lovely. Prana means life force, so pranayama is the practice of utilizing life force. Get into a nice cat-cow position, so a nice tabletop. Bring your butt onto your heels. Now we're going to have a little work on into our feet now. Flex your toes over and just work bringing your weight forwards through a nice rounded spine, and then bringing yourself back onto your seat, back onto your toes with a curved spine. We just want to ripple through the spine a few times to give our chest a nice opening. Okay, so really now gently walk your hands back towards your knees and come up into a more active kneeling posture. Try to find your center, try to find your drishti point. We're going to go back into doing some lip rolls here, so you know the drill. Nice deep inhales. Do those as many times as you feel like. Make sure you're getting to the end of your exhales with the And this is a really great test of will. This very simple, active kneeling posture is a great test of will. If at any time you need to come out of it, then flip your feet over, sit your seat down on your heels or on your cushions, and take a moment to recenter. Keep your spine nice and straight. Keep growing your crown up towards the sky. Focusing on your breath. Start to notice if you're feeling a little bit more open. With your breathing, bring your hands into your heart center. Lovely namaskar. Close your eyes. Take a moment to just feel the sensations externally and internally. How does your face feel? How do your shoulders feel? Now bring your hands behind your back if you can. If it's not accessible for you, then that's fine too. Just bring your hands onto your hips maybe. But if you're here with me and you're bringing your hands down onto the ground, you could also bring some books. Build yourself a little, some props with some books. Now bring your tongue out and do some lion breath. So we want to bring the shoulders back. The idea here is just to open the chest, letting our diaphragm have a bit of a stretch, letting our psoas lengthen. Get it all out. As said, to release a lot of negative energy through the nice lion breath with your tongue all the way out. Get it all the way down to your chin. Arms up. Maybe take a gaze, look up at your prayer above your head, come down into a really nice relaxed child's pose and just breathe there. Now slide your hands out in front of you, curl your toes over, and let's go into a really short, really gentle downward facing dog. Come up all the way onto your tiptoes as well. Let's again keep working into the feet. The aim of the game in downward facing dog is to have a straight back, not straight legs. And then just really have a little play with this shape. So rock yourself from side to side, perhaps take one foot off of the mat and point it. Oppose the motion that we've been doing with our dorsiflexing. And then now what we want to do is we want to take our weight back towards our heels, externally rotate our knees out to the side, bring our heels together if you can. And we're going to come into this kind of crouching child's pose. Really surrender to this shape. Keep your back nice and long. Keep your arms extended really nicely. Bring your seat down to your heels as much as you can. But really, if this isn't something that's available to you right now, then just observe. Let's bring our hands down to our feet. Take the pressure off our shoulders. If your head doesn't come anywhere near the ground, then just get some books and bring that underneath you. If your seat does not comfortably come anywhere near your heels, then perhaps bring a cushion. Let's bring ourselves back up. Now let's shake it off and have some fun. Let's do some bunny hops. Let's do some silly things where we're doing a little bit of weight bearing on our hands, but we're kicking our feet up and we're just having a bit of fun. Just kicking the energy up. Why not? Shake it. Yeah, get one leg up, get the other leg up. Go for it. This is quite energy consuming, doing these donkey kicks like this. It's really great to work towards handstand by getting used to or any kind of inversions. It's a really fun, joyful way of getting used to being upside down, just doing these kind of silly movements. Again, great one to do with the kids. I'm sure they do it themselves anyway, but if you wanted to, if they wanted to join in with you, this is a perfect time for them to come and get involved. And then again, we're going to go back down into that crouching, work our way up, and now we're going to try and flip the child's pose upwards and come into a seated posture, still using the crouching with our heels pressing together. This is going to be a test of your balance. But why not? That's what life's all about, isn't it? Balance. Your core muscles are going to be the thing that really helps you out here. Also, pressing your heels together will be something that's really good. If you can bring all of your energy towards your midline of your body, running straight from the tip of your head down towards your heels, you'll be doing well. And if you're really confident about your balance, then close your eyes. And this is all about just having fun and unlocking the joyful part of this nature. We haven't used a lot of energy. We haven't really been doing anything kind of extremely strong during this. Okay, now let's come back to a nice comfortable seat. Do any adjustments that you feel. Notice if you've got a little smile on your face like I have. And let's recenter ourselves. Take some nice deep breaths. Find your comfortable seat. Take this opportunity just to get back to yourself and observe. Compare how you felt from the beginning of class to now.
Notice if you are feeling any communication from your body just in this easy cross position, or whatever seat you have decided to take up. Are you able to keep your spine nice and straight? Are you able to keep your shoulders away from your ears? Are your brows nice and relaxed? Are your cheeks nice and relaxed? Your feet, are they nice and relaxed? How about your hands and your arms, biceps? And now this is the best bit. Get down onto your back. Let's do some nice twists. Keep your feet on the mat and just let your legs come over to the side. Window washing, window washing. Now, bring your feet together. Point your toes and just do tiny, tiny, tiny little ballerina taps on the mat. Pulling your tummy in. Extend one leg up. And continue the ballerina taps. Extend the other leg up. And slide it all away. And Shavasana. The aim of the game in Shavasana is to consciously relax. So you might want to do a body scan. You might want to go from the tips of your toes to the balls of your feet, to the arch of your feet, to the heel. How do your feet feel? Work your way up. Your shins, your calves, your knees, your quads, your hamstrings, your hip flexors, your lower abdomen, your deep core muscles, your diaphragm, your chest, your shoulders. Can you wriggle them away from your ears a little bit? Do you need to pick your chest up? Slide your shoulders down, put yourself back down again. Try to stay still and keep your eyes closed. Our body can start to process and compute all of the lovely motions that we've done during our practice today. Roll your wrists, wiggle your toes, and if you would like to, this is also another fun bit, bring your feet up above your head, so bring them off the ground and start to lift your seat off of the ground, and you almost kind of pulse your toes going away from you, over your head. So yeah, maybe lift your seat up, put it down again. Lift your seat up, put it down again. Roll yourself up, find a nice, comfortable seat for the last time. Adjust yourself, perhaps keep your eyes closed if you like, and then just shake it out. Be very gentle with your neck here. Take the last few moments of this practice for you. You have nothing else to do, no one else to, cater to. It's just all about you. So take this last minute in a nice meditative posture. Connect to your breath. Notice how your lungs are feeling, how your chest is feeling. Roll your shoulders perhaps. See if you can find that center point within your being. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This has been great. And let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you think about this. We will be working our way up to some more challenging postures, let's say, at some point. But for now, I really think as we're starting out together, let's really, really focus on just our breath and joy and the glow. Thank you so much. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shake it out.